Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I want to do is I want to bring up a few things that's always bothered me in the JFK assassination. But first, let me give everybody some update about myself. I know I haven't been making videos for a while or talking to nobody because I just got out of hospital about a day ago. Because right now I'm fighting pneumonia that's in my lungs, and I've been in the hospital for a week, and I still got to do some more testing next week and stuff like that, which I gotta go back in there and do some more testing and stuff because I have bad pneumonia in my lungs. So I was just giving everybody an update on that part. But, because there's been a lot of people been asking what's the matter and everything else like that and stuff like that. But I just want to give a little bit of update on that. And two is, people's been asking me questions about certain things in JFK assassination. And I want to point out some facts, what people don't understand. And I'm going to point out some facts and plus point out a couple other things that's been bothering me for a long time when I look at this, when I look over the images and the films and stuff. So, like I said, just be patient with me. I'm still congested real bad, and I feel that pneumonia right up in my chest. So, they say it's going to be a while before it's getting out. I'm taking my antibiotics. My blood pressure's been up again, so now they gave me blood pressure meds again. So, we're going to try to get through this. Okay. Now, as I pointed out, when we watch this Zapruder film, we see the lead motorcyclist coming down first. Okay. But as you notice, we don't see the lead car. Well, let me show you something here. So I'm going to pull up this one right here. As you see in this image here, okay, we have the lead motorcyclist right here. Then we have the lead car, which is right here. Then we have JFK's limos back here. So by the time these lead motorcycle cops on motorcycles, by the time they're turning on Elm Street, the lead car is actually starting to turn on Houston Street. And by the time that when they're coming down Elm Street, that's why when we look at the Zapruder film, we're seeing just for the first 132 frames, all we're seeing is the lead police officers on the motorcycles is what we're seeing right here. Whoops, let's go to the next one over. This is what we're seeing right here in a Zapruder film is these lead motorcyclists right here. So when we watch Zapruder film, that's what we're seeing is these guys right here coming turning down on Elm Street right now. And as they're turning down on Elm Street, remember the follow-up car, which is the lead car, behind officers here, they're starting to turn down on Houston Street. Okay, so when we're seeing this, as you notice, some of the police officers are breaking up and breaking off because we've got 1, 2, 3 is what we're seeing in the Zapruder film, but there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the front position. You got 3 on each side, but we're only seeing 3 of them that they're showing in the Zapruder film. We're seeing 1 motorcyclist right here, 1 here, and then 1 here. Is what we're seeing when we watch the Zapruder film. So this is the reason why when I sit there, people says, does Mr. Zapruder have enough time to turn this film around? Yes, he did. Because as I pointed out here, you got JFK's limos way back up here behind the sign. You have the lead car right here, and you have the motorcyclists, police officers on the motorcycles right here. Now, by the time they're turning on Elm Street, this lead car is actually turning on Houston Street, and then that's when Zapruder runs out of film, starts turning around and stuff, and then by the time he starts refilming again, we have JFK's limos already coming down on Elm Street. So that's why we have a big old gap, as you see right here. So, people have been asking me questions, would he have enough time? Yes, he would have enough time to change his film around. Now, something else has bothered me when I go over the films and images and stuff is the Secret Service agent's car that's following JFK's limo. When I view these and these films and images, I want to show you something. As you see here, which we're going to zoom in, we have Clint Hill on the back of JFK's limo. As you see him right here, driving right behind Jackie. But as you notice, this guy right here is ducking down. Now, when we watch the films and watch the images, this guy here is always laying down in the back seat. Now, let me show you something. Let's pull up this one image right here. As you see right here, Mrs. Kennedy, Connolly, JFK. Here's Clint Hill right here. Agent behind him. See this hand sticking up? He's sitting right on the floorboard. He's sitting on the floor behind in the follow-up car while he's sitting up on the seat. He's sitting up on the seat, and they're staying up on the sides. But he's constantly sitting on the floorboard in the follow-up car. Just like when we look at the here, we see him coming up, but then he drops back down. Let me show you something. We see him coming up. Now as you noticed, they're turning down on Elm Street. Now he's coming, you know, he's starting to sit up a little bit. But now let me show you this. Nope. Now let's bring this one up. Let me do it. There we go. Now as you notice, he's gone again, but here's his hand right here, but he's gone again. So he's back down below. So what he does is he comes up, he pops up for a second, as you see right here, because here's his hand right here. You see his hand right here. He pops up because he's holding on that bar right here, but then he drops back down right here. See, he's gone. But he's holding here. He keeps on dropping up and down behind the back seat. Just like right here, when they're coming past Elm Street there. Now he's right here again. He's being seen again. Right here. He has his rifle up. You can see the rifle sticking up right here. This is a guy that supposedly that Donahue said that shot JFK in the back of the head, but it wasn't. Was a gunman on the second floor of the county records building. Okay, because he pulled actually, when you watch the films and images and stuff, he actually pulls his rifle out as soon as he get under the triple underpass. That's when he brings up the rifle. Okay, but like I said, when I'm watching the films and I'm watching the images and stuff like that, certain things stand out, just like when we watch the Zapruder film. Certain things stand out that really bothers me. Is like, how can people miss this? Like, why are they hiding? Okay, just like we see right here. Okay, we see two agents standing up here. One agent here, one agent here. The other agent's gone, but here's, you know, this is where he's supposedly seen at in the other images. But he's hiding again. He's hiding behind, sitting on the back floorboard again. So we're constantly seeing this guy here, this one right here, constantly laying on the floorboard of the follow-up car. And once in a while he pops up and he lays back down. Pops up, lays back down. This is a guy in the front seat right here. Okay. But why does he keep on going up and down in the back seat right here? Shouldn't have said it that way, but it's just, you know, I want to pull out some of the stuff here because, like I said, you know, we're never going to have the true answers into a lot of stuff, and a lot of questions that's going to be brought up, we're never going to have the true answers for them because a lot of them are gone now and we can't talk to them. And as years go by, the stories change and stuff like that's kind of hard, you know, to go through what they're going to talk about because, like I said, they have more to the story or they change the story. But I just want to bring up a few things here. Let everybody know that I'm all right, you know, just fighting this pneumonia. And point out a few more things and stuff like that. You know, give you something else to think about and look over and everything else. Anybody else wants to look into it, they can. You know, it just makes me wonder why that some of the Secret Service agents that was in the follow-up car was always ducking down behind the seat, as you see right here. You can see him ducking down right here. And as I showed you in there, you can see his hand holding. You'll see this guy's constantly up, sitting up. This guy constantly sitting up. This guy standing on a running board on the side because Clint Hill comes back here and stands on this side. You got two agents over here, two agents front seat, but this guy right here keeps on looking up, then drops back down the floorboard, looks up, drops back down the floorboard, looks up, drops back down the floorboard. So I just want to bring this information out, show people as well. You know, and plus, you know, talk about JFK's limo. As you see here, Mr. Spooter did have enough time to turn his film around between his frame 132 and 133. You know, show people that he did have time to do that. But I just, you know, want to make this video here and stuff and point out some more things. So in the description down below, you find a site where you can order my book, Evans Conspiracy, the only book you need in the JFK assassination. Don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Share this information and other information from my other videos on social medias and stuff so other people may know this information. Thank you, and please have a pleasant day.